I worked at a bunch of pizza places. I worked at P.F. Chang's, and I worked at Five Guys. I worked, but I was not good at working. I was extremely emotional, even back then. I couldn't hold a job for very long. And the jobs that I had, my husband got for me. He spoke to the manager. Actually, at P.F. Chang's, he filled out the application for me. So yes, when I was married, I did work for a couple of years. Not well. I made no friends. Had a lot of breakdowns. But I did work. After I left my husband and got back living with my grandmother, after the murder happened, I was even less able to work than I was before. And before, I was very incapable. I tried. It wasn't for a lack of trying. But, I mean, the last job I had at P.F. Chang's, I was being paid $8.50 an hour to roll silverware. That's it. Sit at a table and roll silverware up into a napkin. That was my job. And that job was stressful on me. That job was difficult for me while I was living with my husband. And after the murder, I completely changed. Now, I was messed up when I was married. When I was working, I was messed up because of the way that I had been raised and because of my psychiatric issues. After the murder, I became a whole different species of messed up. I went from messed up to fucked up. And y'all don't see a difference because y'all have only known me at fucked up. But I'm not nearly as capable now as I was then. And I wasn't really that capable then. You guys want me to work because you work. And you hate working. And it's a very childish mindset to
You're
think,
wrong.
I hate doing this and I have to do it, so I'm going to push it on everybody else. Because if I have to do something I hate, everybody else is going to have to do it.
That's wrong. I don't want to pay for you to eat. I just don't. I don't want to work my ass off, pay taxes for people who want to sit on their ass. Rolling silverware is pretty fucking simple. Shut your fucking mouth, sit down, and fucking roll the shit. Get your goddamn paycheck, pay your fucking taxes like the rest of us do, and quit bumming off people.
Too. Or they deserve to be hated. They deserve to starve. They deserve to die.
Oh, that's dramatic.
Because I'm having to do something I hate, so should they. Yeah, I swear it's why a lot of women push pregnancy on girls who haven't had kids yet.
What the fuck?
You have women with like 4 or 5 kids talking about how wonderful it is to have kids. They're just wanting other people to suffer the way that they're suffering. They're just angry at seeing people able to do things that they're not because of the choices that they've made.
You are a miserable person.
And I'm not putting down mothers. I'm not putting down people who work. I'm not putting down or looking down upon anybody.
Really? Really though?
I personally am currently not capable of holding a 9-to-5 job. And I am requesting that people be respectful of that. People are not going to be respectful for that
because I don't know much about schizoaffective disorder. But if you can't do simple tasks, you need to change your medication because something is wrong there.
Work and they hate working, and so they want to see me doing something that I hate to do, just like they do. It's not that I hate working. is that I can't handle being around people. Stress or heat just overwhelms me. I don't go out, you know, and that's what y'all don't get. And you say, well, you scream at people when you go out, and you think that that's normal? You think that my public breakdowns are a proof that I'm a healthy, functional individual? I get triggered easily, and I have breakdowns. Those are literally symptoms of my mental problems. When I get triggered, which happens very easily, and sometimes I don't even know what the triggers are, I don't act the same as I do when I'm sitting here by myself, alone, with no triggers. Y'all don't know what I would be like in a work environment. You know what I'm like in a public environment, and you know that it's not great. In a work environment, it would be even worse because you can't just walk away. You know, because work is work. You got to stay there.